Oh, hello. So I figured I would do a live stream. I got some time to kill, just a little bit, maybe an hour, and I want to burn through this Thronebreaker exploration so I could unlock the Paragon Gauntlet. And figured I'd live stream. Anyone around that wants to check it out, you're welcome to sit and hang out with me and see how I play. I've talked a lot about, my gameplay being not very good and not having great champ knowledge and really just here to collect champions and such. Um, but yeah, I've got the channel up on my laptop. I should be able to see your guys' chats. Um, so this should be fun. Hopefully everything goes pretty smooth. Hopefully the audio is okay. But we'll dive into it, and feel free to ask questions, anything you want to know, whether it's about me or about the game or advice or about content or strategy, rank up, champion collection, whatever it is, we'll dive into it. But let me just say hello to the chat. And here we go. Let me turn down the game volume for you guys. Let's get that dealt with right now, just in case that's a little disorienting. XLO, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. All right, let's get rid of the game audio here, or at least turn it way down. Maybe there. How's it sound? How's it sound with a little bit of game audio? Can you hear it? Can you just hear me? Anyway, we'll turn the volume up just a bit. And here we go. So I've done most of, let's see if it lets me actually see how much I've explored. I've already explored chapter 1 and chapter 2. I am just wrapping up the final chapter. Once I get through, I need to do the last 2 chapters. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback, Exolo. But yeah, let me know if there's anything weird with the audio, any stuff. Me, if you know me, if you've been in my alliance, if you've seen me, I don't read nodes. I go in here and I see science. I stop reading, so I grab science. It's not the greatest strategy. I'm definitely going to struggle when it comes to the Necropolis. I do intend to have Necropolis completed by Cyber Monday, so that by Cyber Monday I can pick up a deal for Valiant. I doubt I'm going to be able to knock out the exploration, but I do intend to have Valiant 100% prior to Christmas because I want that Valiant holiday gift. But anyway, let me move this out of the way. I don't think you can see that. Maybe you can. I'm going to put that up there. There we go. Spider Ham has been an absolute clutch for this last chapter, the final chapter. Spider Ham just melts everything. I really would love to take him to rank 2, or excuse me, rank 5 as a 6-star. That's not a great spot for my thing. Just those porker poppers are just awesome. It helps just let the enemy kill themselves on my behalf. Oh no. Let's see here. Maybe I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I have to focus. But yeah, you see he had a couple porker poppers, popped a special, took some damage for me, kind of killed himself. Invisible, gotta wait for that invis to clear. So yeah, I think what it is you get poisons on this quest, but if you're science, you take reduced poison damage or something to that effect. I'm not going to worry about building to a special 2. I'm just going to keep popping special 1s to just try and keep those porker poppers on. Maybe special 2 does more. Oh no. Hang on. I can't. Maybe this can go there. Am I going to touch it though? All right. Maybe that can live right there. I think I can hide that actually. Let's see. I think I can hide that. Give me a second. I don't remember what Strife Special 2 looks like, so we're going to be struggling to... Oh, he just killed himself. There we go. Game sound could be turned down a bit. All right, yeah, let me fix that. Let me fix that right now. Sorry, I was looking at the game, but I will fix that on the next fight, because it's easy to do those settings there. You know what? I'm actually just going to heal up Spider-Ham, because Mordo is super annoying. You can't parry him, so I'm just going to heal up Spider-Ham so I don't have to stress. Let him kill himself. And I will turn down the game audio just as soon as we get in here. Try and put it as low as I can while still having a little bit of Marvel Contest of Champions ambiance. There we go. Let me know how that works out. So we're going to try and get that intercept right off the bat. Maybe try and get another one, but he's tricky. Mordo is definitely not a fun champ. He's super passive. It's almost impossible to bait these specials. There we go. There's one. Get that next intercept. Try and... Oh, I was hoping I was going to push over to special 2, but that's alright. There's a special. Love when Mordo throws specials. When he throws specials, that's a good day. But not too bad of a fight. Should pop this special 2, and then I'll just stand there and let him kill himself. He should eventually... Oh, no, that's a special 3. Dang it. Yeah, that power gain gets you sometimes. Let's see if I survive this. I didn't take any damage. That's weird. Must be something to do with the nodes. Kracetos doesn't read nodes. No big deal. So that worked out. I did not take much special 3 damage. That was awesome. Let's go ahead and slam out this Sheelth, who is awesome, by the way. I cannot wait to get Sheelth. She just looks super cool. I mean, look how tall she is. Look at how big she is compared to Domino. Just absolute gargantuan Amazonian. I mean, she's not Amazonian. She's she's something. I don't want to disrespect her culture here. Yada yada yada. Does it tell us where she's from? We'd have to actually open up her character profile to see her about. But whatever she is, she's a beast. Death by snoo snoo certainly applies here. I brought Domino just because, class advantage. I don't actually know how this is going to go. I think I took her down using Captain America Infinity War, and it was actually a really easy fight. So if this Domino fight doesn't go well, she's got these cleanses on her. So parrying her, you have to parry her, or like you have to force her to cleanse stuff to reduce the cleanse. She's got some auto block mechanics, so it's kind of looks like she's got parry unlocked. We're just going to try and intercept with a special 2, do some damage. So Domino doesn't seem to be a terribly great matchup. It looks like I'm just... I don't know what's happening. It looks like she's... Oh, that's awesome, dude. It looks like putting debuffs on her is bad because Domino puts bleeds, and it seems like she's playing a lot more defensively. She's got a lot more cleanses at her disposal, a lot more auto blocks at her disposal. So maybe it has to do... Yeah, maybe it has to do with the debuffs. So Domino's not working out. We're going to go ahead and bring Captain America Infinity War in here. Yeah, man, that's rough. All right, so that doesn't work. She's like a anti-mutant, anti-debuff. I mean, I have no idea. I'm not going to sit here and read her kit. But let's bring Captain America. He worked really well when I took her down the last run. So let's just bring him in. And I'm just going to parry. And yeah, see, the cleanses drop off. I can parry. I can heavy now. And she's pretty smushy. I'm able to do pretty decent damage with the parry heavies. Uh-oh, that wasn't good. That was lucky. I just loaded up that Fury before the special. Miss my stuff. Bishop crushes this. I mean, so does what's up, Hammy? Hammy, welcome to the stream. We've got a VIP in the midst here. Hammy was my former alliance leader. Awesome dude. Got me so distracted that I lost this fight embarrassingly. No, Hammy's good people, man. You should check out his channel. He puts out a lot of great content, real professionally done. Probably a lot better, more entertaining to watch than this nonsense. But welcome to the stream, Hammy. Glad to have you. Glad to see you. Hope all's well in your waffle world. But yeah, anyway, Captain America was a great counter for this. I absolutely demolished her last fight, but these are my options.
I mean, professional in the sense that, like I don't have like nice graphics or like you've got text, you got the word art going on. You have like yeah, and Hammy, I've never used Bishop once in my 9 years of playing, probably except for some arena fodder. Yeah, I might have to revive my Captain America and not get distracted for this because this is embarrassing. Yeah, oof, ugh, ugh, got obliterated. But that's all right. We'll take out our last couple options. We have Human Torch. Not going to use boosts. We have Human Torch. Oh, I didn't do the pre-fight. I'm so used to the Battlegrounds screen for the pre-fight. This might not work out well because of debuffs. I don't know. She seems to... Yeah, see, she's got all this auto block nonsense. I don't know how it works. And I'm not interested in learning. Let's see. And I'm not using Torch correctly at all. Yes, she's not taking any like flame damage or anything. Nothing's happening here. Gosh, her specials look so cool. I cannot wait to get this champion. She looks amazing. Okay, I charged that too long. I was experimenting. I'm gonna bleed to death. That's all right. All right, when you parry her, Bishop plays a passive stun when she cleanses and deals damage back to her at the same time. That's cool. I don't know anything about Bishop. All I know is I get pissed off when I have to fight him. All right, so Spider Ham's our last resort. I freaking love Spider Ham. I want to take him up to rank 5 so bad. Let's see if I can just get her to kill herself with... Oh, the auto blocks! The auto blocks! Jeez, oh, Pizzo. All right, we're going to revive our Captain America and not fail this time. Not going to worry about health potions. He should be just fine. But we are failing. I crack under pressure, apparently. Let's get rid of those cleanses. Get another parry on her before she recharges her cleanses. If she recharges her cleanses, however she recharges her cleanses. And we're not going to worry about a special 2. We're just going to parry her. We're going to charge up, get that Fury, special 3, and blow her out of the water. Power stings won't stack with Ham. See, I don't know. I mean, honestly, Captain America is amazing for this fight. Personally, for me, for my skill level, for my champion knowledge, this is a very, very easy solo with Captain America. I will try and do better on this next run, on this next thing here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I love Beardo. I mean, people crap on him. I really think he's underrated. I mean, the community, I think, puts him so low on the science totem pole when I really think he's top 5. I mean, he takes little to no block damage at all on parry. I mean, his survivability in that respect is just so good. And yes, you're rolling the dice for this big crits on the special 2s, but if you land those crits, man, I mean, it just I should have swapped out that domino squirrel for my little ADHD moment on the domino commentary. All right, so out of that rabbit hole, his survivability is good. His damage is huge. He shrugs off or reduces the damage or something with debuffs. He takes a lot less debuff damage. He's so brainless to use. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to do anything. Let's use Hulk. Let's Hulk it out. Sorry, Hammy, I just saw. Yeah, I'll swap in Bishop for the next fight. I think I have a rank 3. You know what? I actually don't think I even have a rank 3. I think I just have him rank 1, and I do not believe... Oh, I popped that way too early. That was a foolish hobbitses. I don't even think I pulled him as a 7-star yet, so my Bishop availability might be on the low end. But let's see if we can just chain this Hulk showcasing of his absolute awesome, amazing awesomeness. Hulk is 100% going to be my first rank 3. Should I get a science rank 3 gem, or should I feel it within me to be able to blast through the exploration and get the generic 2 to 3 gem? Hulk, I mean, we'll use some more Hulk. Let's see, Gore. Hulk against Gore's not a great matchup, but let's do it anyway. Oh, I should have brought a Wiccan. I mean, Wiccan would have melted from the poisons that I think this quest imposes upon you, but we're just going to do this anyway. We're just going to completely ignore all the gorage and turn him into porridge. Aha. Let's see what we got. Come on. Oh, that was poorly played. That was still poorly played. We got to pop the special 1 so we don't get into the special 2. All right, and the fight should be over now. I mean, that just is the way it is with... Why am I not going into my gamma mode? There we go. There's the gamma. That's all right. We've got 29 stacks of... Even without all these furies, you can just chain those stuns for so long. It's pretty wild. Anyway, how's the audio? Audio still good, you guys? I don't know how many we've got in the chat. I think it's just you two. So thank you so much. Glad to have you guys both here. Hammy, I miss you, dude. In a pretty good alliance though. Definitely enjoying it. Man, we had to do 450k battlegrounds. Or no, I think we just required 400k, but everyone pretty much is pushing that extra 50k for the Titan shards. Really pushing the battlegrounds content. It's so annoying. It's such a struggle because my skill level does not match my account size at all. So it gets kind of rough when all I'm facing are people with 25,000 rating champions and higher. It's kind of rough. I get obliterated a lot of the times, but sometimes the sheer muscle weight of my roster does the job, and I get lucky with good matchups. Nice. Are you still leading, or are you just chilling, enjoying the participant life? I probably could have worked in another combo there. That's all right. Yeah, man, Hulk. Oh, Hulk is just so dirty. He's so good. I really hope they don't nerf him. I mean, they took him. He's one of the launch champions, one of the original 2014 champions. Oh, nice, nice. Glad to hear, Hammy. Yeah, original 2014 champions. They finally gave him a buff. I think it was last year, maybe a year and a half ago, roughly thereabouts. And he's just so... I genuinely feel like he's so broken. Like, I really feel like he's, almost Herc level broken. Any fight that you can stun the champion without them having some sort of shrug off or stun immunity mechanic, I mean, the fight just is over. The only exception sometimes is champions that can trigger unstoppable. Sometimes if they're unstoppable, they can kind of break out of your combo and pop a special 3. But yeah, we're just gonna Hulk this whole path. Hulk is just smash. He's awesome. Yeah, I really I've got 200 dust. Does any evade champions can catch you off guard? I was just thinking about that. I don't know if Rocket has evadability, so I have to I don't think I should let the stun expire. I think I got to keep it active. I mean, it doesn't matter. The fight's over. Anyway, yeah. So evade and unstoppable. Those are really the only two. Evade, unstoppable, and stun shrug off champions are really the only ones that Hulk will struggle with. But even in those scenarios, he's just so tanky, so beefy. His survivability, he can Rocket can't evade. Okay, so good to know. See, guys, zero champ knowledge here. Hammy is the guru. If you want to learn about champions, you go to Hammy. I just don't have the patience, man. I think that's why we clashed a bit. Is I just the demand of champion knowledge to be effective in our alliance just was more than I really had time to commit to. So I'm still sorry for parting ways. I miss you guys. We talk about you all the time still. But we're in a good fit. Pretty laid back. Mistakes happen. It's okay. It's working for now. Let's see what we got. Sabertooth. I know. In Battlegrounds, man, Battlegrounds is getting to be more and more of a burnout. Like, it's just rough. And man, we just removed the the map 8 Alliance quest cost was just removed, so the Alliance wants to shift to map 8, which is the right thing to do. I mean, everyone's skill level is there. No one should struggle. There's no cost, so why not push and put in a little bit more effort to get the increased rewards? Like I on paper thoroughly agree with the sentiment, but man, I hate Alliance Quest. Like from map we I was running map 6 generally in this alliance, and the effort for map 6 is zero. um you don't have to think at all, you don't have to read notes, you don't have to bring special shit, you just smash, you bring anyone, you take any path, and you can just slam it out, no problem. But map 8, you kind of have to bring counters, you kind of have to read the nose, you have to plan ahead, you have to make sure that you've got the right stuff for each path, and it takes work. It's not hard, it just takes work. It takes effort that I don't feel are met by the rewards. To me, the AQ buff wasn't big enough to really make the mode worth it from a put forth effort standpoint. To me, it's a passive background income which only demands passive background effort, if that makes sense. Like, it's just kind of a background, extra additional little bonus of currency that I should just be able to kind of play in the background with a little bit of, bonus time that I might have. I shouldn't have to really put forth thought or effort or take it as seriously as war or, man, I missed a combo there. That was a failure. Failure, the greatest teacher is. A little bit of Yoda, Master Yoda quotes there. Star Wars nerd 100% through and through. Go watch Clone Wars if you are a Star Wars fan and you have not watched the Clone Wars animated show, 7 seasons, in addition to Rebels, which I think is 3 seasons. You should stop what you're doing right now. Get off my stream. Go watch Clone Wars. Go watch Rebels. It's animated. It feels like it's for kids for the first season. You're going to be like, I'm an adult. What am I doing watching this? I have no business. I should be watching live action. I should be watching the movies. These cartoons are for kids. Meh, meh, meh. And then you're going to watch it. And you're going to be like, holy crap. You know that great show Mandalorian and Ahsoka and the other one? What's the other one? I can't think. Boba Fett. Not Boba Fett. Mandalorian, Ahsoka. There was another really awesome one. Obi-Wan. Anyway, all of those written by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Guess who wrote the Clone Wars and Rebels? Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. They have become the architects of all things great Star Wars. Andor, yes, thank you, Hammy. Andor was phenomenal. Ahsoka was fantastic. I really, really liked it. And for anyone who has not seen Rebels, Ahsoka is effectively season 4 of the Rebels animated show. Ahsoka picks up right where Rebels left off, more or less, continues the same story arcs of the same characters. Everything that's going on in Ahsoka stems from the events in Rebels, and Rebels was fantastic and gives you a great insight into the first appearance of the Bad Batch, by the way, and some of the last remaining outcast Jedi, and it's awesome. And let us take a moment here. I'm kind of getting on a rant. I'm not playing. We're killing the stream with the Star Wars talk. But again, Star Wars nerd here. I mean, if you're a Marvel nerd, you're probably a Star Wars nerd. So it's appropriate. It's all owned by Disney, so we're still in the umbrella of context of the Marvel universe, roughly thereabouts. Okay, we're at Sheolth again. So let's do this right. Let me pause what I was leading into. Let's do this fight right. Let's showcase how good. Okay, so that's a pretty long second animation. I gotta remember that. Show you guys what Captain America can do. Now, again, usually we play into his special 2, but I'm just gonna charge up the Fury and pop a special 3. And then, we're just gonna get that special 3 damage. We're not gonna try and get into the special 2. I mean, look at that. We're 11 hits into this fight. Oh, I love her animations. She's just so cool. She's so cool. Like, honestly, Kabam did such a great job with this character. Uh-oh. She had another cleanse in there. Oh, that hurt. All right, let's do this. There was a little unexpected cleanse there, so that kind of set us back. Yeah, so what's all this bleed damage? What's all this bleed damage from? Well, this is going to be interesting. Oh, no! Oh, man. Anyway, Ahsoka, my goodness, Balin Skull. What a phenomenal character. Well written. I don't read all the comics. So all of these shows are based on the comics. So I don't know. Critical bleeds through block. Oh, so I can't block. Oh, so parrying her is not a good thing. Anyway, all right. Well, let's see if we can close this out with the rest of our team. I really don't want to spend any more revives. We've got the Acropolis in less than a week. Oh no, see, she's got I just don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's see if I can just intercept her with some heavies. Yeah, it's got a long reach on it. Let's see if we can just cheese this. Oh, she's got a special. All right, let's just try and bait this special. There we go. Oh, it's so cool. It's got one big more slash. Okay. This looks like it's working. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it. I popped it off. Ouch. Ouch! Lap, lap. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not getting enough time. All right, here we go. Let's just pop at this and fight over. Balin Skull, played by, oh gosh, what's his name? Played by, Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson, man, he just really just came into that character as it was his Wolverine. It was his Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Like whenever I feel like an actor or a performer has been met with a character that just feels like it was written for them and just there's just no one that could step into those shoes better. Like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I can try and think of a few more examples of people that are just built for the role. Um, but man, Ray Stevenson as Balin Skull is so sad losing him. The actor unfortunately passed, while filming another movie. And, that's going to be a really, really, really big hole to fill, really big shoes to fill. I think they got Dominic Purcell, I believe is the name. Yeah, Dominic Purcell is the replacement actor. And I can see it. He's usually plays kind of like a high energy thug. I think he's from Prison Break or something. Like he doesn't seem like the refined, cool-headed, um, you know, I can't talk right now. The very I can't even think of the word. I've got the word on the tip of my tongue. Methodical, like, just refined actor that Ray Stevenson was. But I think he's gonna do good. I think he might impress us. With what he brings to the character. He's about the same age as Ray Stevenson, about the same build. I mean, both just tanks of men. So hopefully next season we see Dominic Purcell step into the role and really do Ray Stevenson's Balin Skull an honor. We had it was the same situation. Anyone out there, any fans of Spartacus, the show Spartacus, the actor who played the Spartacus in the initial series was just fantastic for the role. I can't think of his name either. I'd have to Google it. Which is really sad because he's just remarkable, and he got a form of cancer, and you know, just absolute class act of the show. They put filming on hold. They stopped filming. They're like, no, we're gonna wait for you. You know, you get better. You take care of yourself. You take all the time you need. We'll wait for you. And you know, he went. He got treatment. He started and you know went to get better and things just weren't looking great, and he reached out. He's like, guys, like, you got to move forward. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back. I'm like, you know what, we'll do this. We'll buy you some time. We'll do a prequel series. We'll do an entire season of a prequel show that predates his involvement, so they could continue the show, continue the title, while still giving the actor time. Oh no, oh wait, no, I'm using Hulk. What am I doing? Oh, this is bad. I'm so distracted. All right, let's see if we can't bring this in with a striker. Maybe we can. There we go. Pop our stuff. There we go. Anyway, so that rabbit hole, yeah, Ahsoka was great. Again, Dave Filoni, fantastic writer. He did Rebels, so if you loved Ahsoka, you liked Ahsoka, then go back and watch Rebels. Everything will make a lot more sense, a lot more context. Anyway, let's pop another full energy refill. Try and get through these last two paths. I'm running out of time. 6:05. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the complete stream, but hey, I'm gonna have some time this weekend. I'm gonna have some time this weekend, so I'm gonna try and get some streams out. I applied to the content creator program with Contest of Champions. I really, really want that banner and the chat log. Everyone here knows that I am a collector through and through, not just of the champions, but of profile pictures, of titles. Um, you know, even though I'm able to recognize that some titles are just well beyond my reach, I would love to be the first person to complete Necropolis and get that title. I mean, that's just a collector's dream. Um, but you know, I know my limits. I know my skill level. Even if I had the champions and the roster, I wouldn't have the fight mechanics down. It's not even necessarily a lack of skill. It's just a lack of champion knowledge. You know, as long as I know the champions, I can use them pretty well. I can get the fights pretty easily, pretty effortlessly. It's just a matter of, do I know who I'm fighting and what their interactions are going to be and how to dex their specials. And more often than not, the answer is no. Like Captain America, for example, right here. I have no idea what his specials look like. I don't remember. I don't know how to dex them. I don't look. You know, I just don't know. It's just a matter of knowledge. But you know, if I commit it to memory, then I like, okay, you know, Captain America, Sam Wilson. His heavy is a you know 2-hit animation. And he's got auto block. See, I didn't know that. So now we're gonna have to, yeah. See, I just don't know. It's just a matter of knowledge. As long as I know what to do, then it's no problem executing it. I just don't know. So he had an auto block mechanic thing. I wonder what triggers that, or how that triggers. Does it allow him to come out of stun? Does it let him shrug off stun? Anyway. That fight's over. Hulk, like, yeah, Hulk is just a cheat code, man. Like, he just smashes through content. Anyway, let's see. All right, so we went on our Star Wars rant. We went on our Hulk rant. We went on our Spider-Ham rant. We went on our whatchamacallit. We went on our Captain America Infinity War rant. Let's see, is this super boring? Should I bring someone other than Hulk? I don't think watching Hulk just smash endlessly is super exciting. If anyone's looking for tips, though, on this quest, Hulk and Spider-Ham. Hulk and Spider-Ham absolutely smash this quest, and I forgot that Scarlet Witch procs random buffs and debuffs on critical, so always fighting her is always a roll of the dice. You never know what is going to happen, but all those fury buildups, I mean, Hulk just smashes this quest. Don't even need to bring anyone else. Just a counter for Cheel, which Hammy has so generously recommended. Bishop, who I forgot to swap in, so we're gonna struggle again. Oh no, Sinister. See, Sinister, I think he the one that like regenerates critical health. He like Regenerates health. He's not regenerating health, so maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, I forgot to pop my special 1. That's all right. Oh, that's right. All right, you have to wait a little bit longer for that beam. No problem. I got you. Yeah, I thought Mr. Sinister was the one that regenerates, like, most of the damage of critical hits, but he's not regenerating any health, so there must be something preventing that, or I'm thinking of a different character. I do not know. Alright, Immortal Hulk. Oh, Immortal Hulk's annoying because of his mortality. But that's alright, we're just gonna Hulk it. You had a heal block on him. Oh, sweet. Is that part of the nodes of the quest, or does Hulk have a heal block mechanic? It's from the node. Nice. Well, that's convenient. Nice. Didn't have to worry about Mr. Sinister's nonsense. See, again, Kracetos doesn't read notes. That's cool. So Hulk, I Hulk shouldn't regen a bunch. I mean, he'll still probably hit his immortality, but we shouldn't run into his stuff. His health regen. Gosh, Hulk is so good, dude. He's just so good. Does he get unstoppable? No. So we just have to keep this chain going. Lap. Except these stuns are getting a lot less. Oh, that was weird. So he kind of went like invisible, not invisible. What's it called? Like that Spot does and Shuri, untouchable. So I didn't know Unstoppable Colossus. I didn't know Hulk Rags. Oh, it's Hulk Rags. Immortal Hulk, invulnerability. So, they keep coming up with new names for different stuff. Like, okay, so Spot has untouchable. Shuri has something something. I think it's also untouchable. He has invulnerable, but it's all the same stuff for the most part. Yeah, but why don't they just call them all untouchable? Like, why is it his called invulnerability? I mean, I guess he doesn't take damage from other, maybe if there's a damage over time. So, like, invulnerability is a combination of untouchable and indestructible, I guess. So, it's just so much to keep track of. All right, let's try this again. The fights on the stream are the only ones I've not been able to just do a solo on this Chilth. All right, so there's that bleed. So there's 2 bleeds. All right, so I see how those are ticking. So there's 3 bleeds. So we just need to outdamage the bleeds. Ooh, that was sketchy. Oh no. All right, let's pop that. Yeah, these bleeds are doing work. All right. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm gonna die from the bleeds. Let's see if we can't pop one more special. Get a special 3 out, then maybe we can pop that. Oh no, I thought she was gonna dash in. No, let's see her special. Let's actually watch this animation. I haven't seen her special 3 yet. Oh, it's so cool. So she calls on both the eagle and the bear. Calls on both her spirit animals and just smashes you to oblivion. Try and get a little bit more cheeky hits in here. All right, not bad. I mean, we got her down to a manageable level, but we should be able to close it out with the rest of the team. All right, so she gets these auto blocks. I mean, I just don't have a counter. I didn't bring Bishop. I don't even know how to use Bishop, Hammy, so it's going to be embarrassing watching. It's going to give you an aneurysm watching me try and use a champion I completely don't know. All right, so she just straight has auto block while her cleanses are up. So we're just going to try and... We'll just try and get some little sneaky counters. Oh, it's too far away. Not quite the reach that Venom has. Come on. Nope. All right, that's it. The auto block goes on cooldown when you knock her down. Well, the problem is I got to knock her down though. That's the issue. It'll reset the cooldown if you hit her, so you can keep it down the whole fight. Okay, all right. So I got to knock her down once, and then just make contact. Let's see if this helps us at all. Let's actually remember to put this on. So I got to knock her down, and then just keep making contact, and she won't auto block anymore. Okay. Can we parry her though? That's the question. Oh, those critical bleeds though. We forgot about them. Oh, wow, that was sketchy. Oh man, so cool though. Oh, I thought she was gonna dash in there. No bueno. All right, so that's fine. We could just kind of bait out her heavies and get killed. All right, so that's helpful. That little Hammy tip. Appreciate it, Hammy. Let's close this out with Domino. Domino should be able to close this out pretty easy. So we still don't want to parry though. So we just want to block, try and bait out the heavy, counter the heavy, knock her down, and then keep her head. Yeah, it's a fight's over. Okay, nice, easy money. So not bad. So okay, so yeah, so it's not too bad. You can use pretty much anyone. I mean, I say that. Most likely, you want to bring in someone bleed immune. Bishop is a fantastic counter if you know how to use Bishop, based on Hammy's recommendation, and I trust him and all of his recommendations. You know what? Let's bring in a Bishop this round. We've got one more path left. I think we've got time. Got time for one more path. Let's see what we got. Replay. And then we'll just right at the start here, let's swap in a Bishop. Edit team. Let's see what we got for Bishopness. All right, we do have a 7-star. Does he need to be duped? White mags pre-fight makes a little. I don't think I've ever used a white mags in my life. I think Domino's up there. All right, let's bring Bishop. Got the 7-star. I don't think my 6-star is ranked up. Sort alphabetic, filter, 6-star only Bishop. Yeah, he's just rank 1, so he's not gonna work. Now I've never used Bishop before, so this will be interesting. I maybe in arena, but probably hasn't been used in arena in a long time because I rarely have to dip into my rank 1s or even rank 2s. Usually between my rank 5, 4s, and 3s, I never even make it through my rank 3s. Starkey. Let's see how this goes. Pop another refill. Blast this last. And we did not finish exploring the quest before this. So this actually won't be 100%. We still need to do the quest, 3.1. I just kind of blasted to this one because I wanted to get the completion rewards. Hulk. What's up, Void? How you doing? Doing good. I'm trying to put out some more content. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Trying to do some more live streams more often. Maybe not necessarily guides, just kind of chill streams where we chat and talk and nerd out about stuff. Gotta knock him down to get rid of that AI. Then we should parry, pop the special one, and the fight's over. Yeah, I really want to try and put out content more often, especially because dang it. Yeah, that was my bad for letting him reset. Let's see if we get lucky now. Okay. I really want to get that, whatchamacallit, that, creator tag. I would love to get that creator banner. And the chat looks super cool too. Like you got like a green, like an emerald green gradient background with solid green text. It looks super cool. You know, and I think my YouTube channel is not quite eligible, but it's almost. I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close. Yeah, thanks, Void. This Hulk, he's gonna be my if everything goes to plan, he's gonna be my first rank 3, hopefully. It's all gonna depend on what awakening gem I get from the Necropolis completion rewards. But I suspect that the Cyber Monday deals are going to include either the alpha cats to be able to do a natural awakening or a generic gem, one or the other. I'm hoping, or maybe oh no, how did she come out of that? Was I not paying attention? I wasn't paying attention. It's all right. Oh, she's got that death immunity. Okay, well, let's close this out. That's right. Hulk will still push us through the rest of this fight. He's a boss. Okay. Yeah, I still need to finish Act 7. You know, I went through and last weekend I blasted through chapter 3 because the completion of all 6 of these quests took maybe an hour and a half. I blasted through it so easy. So I was like, you know what, the rewards are halfway decent. I might as well do the exploration, get myself some dust for another ascension, get myself some Titan shards and the stuff. So I blasted through the exploration, but I am still working on Act 7. I need to come back. You see, I really just tired of fighting that Gwenperion or whatever she is. I'm almost done with chapter 3, kind of. Actually got kind of a ways to go. And then chapter 4 I think only has my first completion run done. So I still got a lot of work to do there. But yeah, still a lot of work to do on Act 7, and still need to catch up on Act 1 and 2. I've literally only got a completion run on Act 1 and 2 or Chapter 1 and 2 of Act 8. So still a lot of work to be done. But yeah, Act 3 was awesome. I loved it. And it's like, it's not even the fact that it was easy difficulty-wise. It was the fact that each quest was only 3 paths. Like, I really hope they keep that trend moving forward where just the time suck and energy suck is just not that great. Like, 3 paths was perfect. That was just a perfect pacing. Just so nice to be able to go in there and blitz through it. And the Cerestes fight I beat on my first try with 1 revive. Like I didn't have to go in and try a bunch of times. I got him down like most of the way and had to revive once. Like first attempt ever at him, it took me 1 revive. And I didn't even watch like a thorough breakdown. I just watched like a real basic, like broad overview that I didn't even absorb much of the information of. Oh, come on, Gamora. And just doing the game, just pausing and reading the crap in the middle of the fight was enough to get through it. And it was just honestly so easy and so much fun. Like, it was a genuinely enjoyable fight experience. So I really hope Kabam keeps that up. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Cav gotta keep pushing. Gets Thronebreaker next. It'll be good. I'm already at the money, but there's still like three more people left. Oh, it doesn't give you the money till the end. Oh, freaking Omega Red. This isn't gonna be fun. All right, I'm gonna use Cap on this one to keep the distance. Yeah, Act 6 is Act 6 is rough. Act 6 is harder than Act 7 and 8. Honestly, like, you're climbing up the roller coaster and Act 6 is the peak that you have to climb, and then once you get past that, everything's cake and butter on the way down. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you check out MCOC noob videos. He does fantastic breakdowns and walkthroughs of the easy paths, best counters. He goes through every single fight, fight by fight. to just show you everything you need to get through those quests. Well, no, I did it recently. Hammy, because I went through and to get the Breaker of Thrones, I did the exploration. It's definitely easier than it used to be. Like having Rintra for the 6.2.2 champion was just an absolute just game-changing experience. My first time fighting 6.2.2 champion took me over 5,000 units. I think it was like 5,200 and change just on that one fight. I didn't even use items on the path. Just the fight, over 5,500 units. 5,000, or no, not 55,200 units and change. I hated that fight. I could not do it. But now, like, those things, the indestructible things that fall off now carry from fight to fight. Historically, you had to do 5, and you had to do them all in the same fight. And then I think they knocked it down to 3. I think it's when I did it, it was you had to do 3, but it had to be done in the same fight. Now it's still 3, but if you do 1 and die, the next fight you only have to do 2. So it's not bad at all. And Rintra absolutely cheeses that fight in like 3 minutes. So highly recommend you invest in Rintra. He will get you through that fight so much better. All right, we got a captain. Let's Beardo. Let's I can do this all day. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's one of my favorite scenes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was just that absolute exasperation of annoyance, but like still respect, but like, oh, I know, like, come on. Oh, yeah, I know. It's so good. It really is America's hind. All right, here we go. Let's get this in. Pop this. Blap them. Blap, blap. Blap, blap. Uh-oh. That wasn't wise. I should have left myself more of a buffer of, Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. Man, he just didn't wanna drop that special 2. Yes, Hammy. I don't know who all's listening, so I gotta keep my words G-ish rated, PG-13 at least. But yeah, that is America's. It's awesome. Blah, blah. Oh man, not hitting those big crits though. Maybe Cap has some crit resistance. Yeah, if you don't get those crits, he is underwhelming. But I mean, look at the survivability. Like, he just takes no damage. He's just easy to use. You just parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. Like, people feel like, oh, that's boring. It's repetitive. Like, look, I get that. If you want to challenge, if you want to break things up and like have complicated stuff where like, if on the 3rd Tuesday of the month, if you're within 97 feet of the shoreline while facing north, your champion has a 0.04% up chance to increase your critical rating by 30% of your base attack damage if your health is a multiplier of 4 and more than 20% power of your opponent, and these effects are doubled if your champion is wearing green boots and is left-handed. Like, it's like, I just can't deal with all that nonsense. Like, that's how I genuinely perceive probably 85% of the champions in the game. Just so overly complicated with so much garbage that you just have to manage mentally. And it's just like, you know what? Can't I just hit them until they're dead? Can we just break it down to hit the enemy until they're dead? That's all I want to focus on. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap up this last path and then bounce out of here. The other half has arrived, and we're gonna go have some dinner and go meet the in-laws and have a good weekend. So I thought I had time, but I'm definitely going to have some downtime. I will try and do some streams this weekend for sure. Yeah, Hammy, exactly. Like I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with those champions. Like, my job requires me to do a lot of reading at work. Like, a lot of reading of very technical, specifications and drawings and blueprints and purchase order requirements and stuff. And I just have to pay attention to all these crazy details and think about all these requirements and processes. And I don't want to come to a game and do that. I want to play the game to play the game. That's why my champion knowledge is bad. That's why um, I don't read nodes. It's just not of any interest. I don't want to sit here and dissect percentages and math and likelihoods and champion interactions and okay, well, that ability will work against that champion, but it won't work against that champion 50% of the time, especially if blah 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 blah. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I love the game. I love collecting. I could show you guys something. If you know my channel, you probably know how proud of this I am. But let's move this out of the way. If you are, come on, there we go. If you are on Android, you can go to these Google Play games, and you could go here, and you could see leaderboards on Google Play Games. And under Total Champions Collected, you will see Kracetos sitting up at the number 1 spot. SSJ King Kong. Oh, that's this week. Hang on. This week. Let's go to all time. There we go. Because there's someone on my heels. Midnight passed me by three champions. I was at 1269 last week, but thankfully I got a bunch of 2-stars this month. But and this is cool. I love this. I wish this was in game more reliably, other than just total hero rating or strongest team. Like, I wish they had all of these character things in game, because this isn't reporting Apple players. This isn't reporting people who are on Google Play but don't submit their game data. This is only amongst players who submit their game data. So while it's a pretty big milestone, it's not a fully accurate milestone. But it is a lot of fun to watch and monitor, and my own little personal goal to maintain the top of that particular list. Anyway, let's do this last fight of Chilth and get a kick on to the weekend. And I should be on either later tonight, maybe a late night stream of just clunking around the game. Might try some Karina's challenges. Who knows? I really want to try some Abyss of Legends challenges, or at least try just a first run through Abyss. I'd love to start getting some of that content done. All right, Bishop. I've never used him before outside of maybe arena fodder. And in arena, I'm certainly not using him how I'm supposed to be using him. So looks like I'm okay. Oh, that's right. I got to knock her down. All right. So let's knock her down. Okay. All right. Looks like we've got a special 3. Let's blast that special 3. Oh, no. Well, that's user error. I just ran face first into a special 2. I'll revive. I'll try this one more time. I'll use a 40%. Let's pay attention this time. Okay. Here we go. All right. Parry, medium, light, medium. I got to knock her down for that auto block though, right? So let's just knock her down real quick. I'm taking some bleed damage. It's not fun. Parry, medium, light, medium. I'm going to drop that special 3, though. Oh, special 2. 0 my hit her when stunned. So she's definitely taking some damage. Come on. There we go. All right, so let's do medium, light, medium. Oh, I ran right into that. Gosh, I keep doing that. I'm not going to survive this. All right, so I don't know how to bishop. All right, let's see. Medium, light, medium, special 2. Only hit her when stunned. I see. All right, well, that's okay. That was a good little introduction. He did work for having never used him before. I mean, look, first attempt knowing nothing about bishop. Granted, the node and the champion interactions working on her favor, but we got her like 30% health in one shot. Well, 2 shots, but for using him completely wrong. So Bishop is definitely someone I need to look into. I absolutely hate fighting him. I do not know anything about him, and I get obliterated every time I fight him. But let's close this out with our Beardo. Let's finish the fight. Finish the fight. Good old Master Chief. John 117. He's an offensive monster. That's awesome. See, because I usually encounter him on defense and just get absolutely wrecked. All right, this should close out the fight, and then we'll go ahead and call the stream for the night and get on the road. And then either until later tonight, maybe after the drive, I might pop back on, depending on what's going on, or you know, for sure at some point tomorrow, maybe Sunday morning, depending on the schedule. But at least that quest is done. The entire quest is not done, just that chapter. So we got to go back and finish this chapter 3.1. We're at 43%. We've got a couple more paths left there. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Hammy, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you again. Void, thank you for stopping by. Anyone else, appreciate you watching, and I will try and do this more often. You know, but it's tough between the you know, the kiddo and the job and the dog and the stuff and the things and everything else. So it's just hard to find time. But I will try and make an effort. And
bye guys.
Yeah,
like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. The wife has given you guys your instructions. Anyway, thanks for coming, and I'll catch you guys later.